If I see you again, I'm gonna treat you like you're something, like you're nothing. And they let me deal with a lot of stuff because they saw the God in me. But at the time, I was still trying to survive in the world. Now, mind you, I'm 89 pounds, walk with a super limp, hands, Fred Sanford say super decrepit. I can't do nothing. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm still holding it down. I'm still in jail, maintaining. And one of my Muslim brothers, he told me, he said, man, you too comfortable in here. You act like I said, man, it's a camp. He said, it's still a penitentiary. You still got people in here that take orders from over there, which is the big prison. So, we went through it, and, so I'm looking like, okay, and they just told me, they said, man, when you get out, this is what we want you to do. All my friends who I was in jail with, I still got the book bag to this day. They all put their name on my book bag. And while I was in there, they helped me write sermons back when we was in prison. Amen. Helped me write, poems and poetry. I got like about 100 notebooks full of rhymes and poetry and sermons and thesis papers. These were the dudes in jail helped me write. So they said, when you get out, you stick to this. So I got home, I started doing my music, and I still wasn't happy no more. Because I still felt like I could still do this. But we got on TV to rap, and God said, this is it. You're not saying nothing else. We on TV, and I couldn't come out my rap. And I'm the one started most of the dudes in my neighborhood rapping. But here I am on TV, stuck, looking at the camera. Wasn't I was afraid, but because God said it's over. It's time to go to the next evolution in life. So my sister called me and said, I got a way for you. I left all my pellies, all my little gold. I left a whole studio left the studio, got in that car, and I didn't look back. Amen. Now I'm not gonna say that you're not gonna go through no adversity, because when I got here, I still went through a little bit. I was, working different jobs, inside the warehouse, get my body broken down, work for 5 years, midnight for $9.75 an hour. But I said, you know what? The Most High, he said, keep it moving. And then he put people around you, just like he put Melchizedek around him, Amen. Around Abraham. He'll put people around you Amen. To give you that word, like, hey man, this is what you gotta do to continue on. Now he put some people around me too that was foul. Because what Paul said, we wrestle every day with our flesh. We wrestle every day with the devil. Evil was always abound. And he wasn't talking about just the individual people. He was talking about our carnal self. He was talking, we fighting ourselves every day. And every day I'm looking back, dudes, they got money. They strapped. They living good. Then me and Kevin, when we really started getting cool, right before we got in trouble, we had been cool and just saying, church cool. And then he had got hemmed up, and God told me to tell him, if you don't change right now, you're going to prison for the rest of your life. And the lady I was with at the time was like, don't tell him that, you don't think you hate me. I said, but you know what? I'd rather be obedient to God and tell God. And I told him, I told you that? I said, fam, at this point right now, you don't stop. And he looked at me like I looked at my family when they told me to stop. Man, stop. I'm going to get this paper. I'm like, all right, bro. But then it happened. But at that moment, that was my assignment to let them know that. Amen. So when things start happening, start manifesting all our lives, and then I met Pastor, like I said, I looked at him for like 6 months. Cause I grew up in the church, like Kate, he grew up in the church. We all, where we come from, we grew up in the church. We know the word, but did we listen? Nah, we ain't listen. Because we were still out there in the street, just like his family grew up in the church. He ain't listen either. You know what I'm saying? But we had to go along with that assignment. You had to pay attention when the Most High is talking to you. If you don't listen, then the devil gonna have his way with you. Amen. And then he gonna take his hands off, like, all right, you don't listen, go ahead, do your thing. So that was just part 2 of the assignment. But the most wonderful thing about the part 2 of the assignment was, and it said, what verse is that? It said, in Genesis 18, it said, and that thy seeds, all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. Now he said, all the seeds of the earth shall be blessed. All your seeds. So that means he wasn't talking about they're going to have money, this, that, whatever. He was talking about the blessing of salvation. And that's what Joshua HaMashiach came down to do, which is Jesus Christ. That's what he came down to do, to bless us. Because the laws, them 613 laws, we wasn't following them. Those 12 universal laws, we wasn't following them. Now, how many laws y'all follow that man has put down right now?
None of them.
Exactly.
That's right.
We not following them laws, but he said, I only got one commandment for you that I need y'all to do. I need y'all to love one another like I love the church. I need y'all to love each other. So he came down, his own people didn't even receive him because they look like, you know, who is this dude? Who do you think he is? That Judean? You know, and back then, when somebody called you Judean, like I did a sermon back and forth, it's like somebody calling you a nigga now. Because I know me and Pastor had words about this one before, but during that time period, the Sadducees and all them, they were descendants of, and Herod and all those, they were descendants of Gehazi, which was the Hebrew and kings who ended up stealing all the gold from Naaman, and Naaman was a Syrian guard who had leprosy. So they ended up getting the curses and blessings of that leprosy. So now they see, now you know how they said back in the days, your skin is your sin. That's why they hate us. Because they see that this is what the Most High made. He made all of us, but he made us to be his vessels. He made us the Judeans. He made us to be his word, his walking word. He made us to be kings and queens. But when they saw that, they was like, him? He's supposed to come back. You know, we got everything. How's going to come back to him? So that's why they crucified him. What they did was, they did him a favor. They not did him a favor, they did the world a favor.
Amen.
Because without that crucifixion, I messed it up. Without him being crucified, we would never have salvation.
Amen.
So that's why when he gave us the ghost, he said, it is done.
Amen.
The veil has been rendered. So when the veil got rendered, that means we have salvation now. That means, you know, all you gotta do is, you know, accept Yahshua as your Lord and Savior, and then even when you accept him, you still got work to do, because faith without works is dead. So you might have faith, but what you doing with your faith? Are you working it? Or are you just sitting there just, oh, it's gonna be all right. You're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna sit on the way for it to happen. Like Pastor said earlier, when you pray for something, when you move with something, you gotta keep on praying. But pray with a righteous mind and righteous heart. And if you feel yourself starting to slip in that righteousness, back up off of it. Say, you know, I'm not even gonna keep on praying like this. I know I'm on one. You're not hearing it. You're hearing it, but you're not gonna manifest it properly nowhere in my life. And that's what we gotta do. When we step to him, you gonna step like American step, or you gonna step like Abraham step? Are you gonna say, I got faith that you're gonna be there for me. I got faith that everything gonna be all right. Or you gonna be pig-headed like we always pig-headed one time, be like, it's all right. I'm gonna go to church tomorrow. I'm gonna get saved tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. I know my grandmama, when they moved to the projects, my grandfather worked for the city and different things. He could live any way he wanted to. When they moved to the project, my grandmother, you would ask her, how you doing, Miss Taylor? Well, I'm doing fine, praise the Lord. And then she would continue, she would tell you in that next breath how the Most High blessed her. How the Most High got her in them projects as an assignment to spread the word to everybody else. Mm-hmm. And because of her prayers, so many of us who didn't deserve it all. I'm sure you have people in your project that pray for everybody with y'all at. Right. That where you come from, I'm sure you have people where you come from that pray for all the knuckleheads on the block. A lot of times we wouldn't know we was being prayed for. Right. But those are the prayers of the faithful. Those people are like, well, I gotta pray for that boy because he just don't. But they say, God take care of babies and food. I was a fool for a long time.
Amen.
Not want y'all not to be fools anymore. So I want y'all to look at the Most High and accept him for who he is. And accept your assignment. Whatever your assignment may be, accept it and walk in it. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Very good job, brother.
Dang, it wasn't even recording.
Amen.
I'll just say.